North Korea fired a missile towards the sea off its east coast on Tuesday, South Korea's military said, as Pyongyang called on the United States and South Korea to scrap their double standards on weapons programs to restart talks. The missile was launched from the central north province of Jagong at around 6:40 a.m., the South's Joint Chiefs of Staff said. Japan's defense ministry said it appeared to be a ballistic missile, without elaborating. The latest test underscored the steady development of North Korea's weapons systems, raising the stakes for stalled talks aimed at dismantling its nuclear and ballistic missile arsenals in return for United States sanctions relief. The launch came just before North Korea's ambassador to the United Nations urged the United States to give up its hostile policy towards Pyongyang and said no one could deny his country's right to self-defense and to test weapons. South Korea's President Moon Jae-in ordered aides to conduct a detailed analysis of the North's recent moves. The United States Indo-Pacific Command said the launch highlighted the destabilizing impact of the North's illicit weapons programs, while the United States Department also condemned the test. At the United States General Assembly, North Korea's United Nations envoy, Kim Song, said the country was shoring up its self-defense and if the United States dropped its hostile policy and double standards, it would respond willingly at any time to offers to talks. Referring to a call by Moon last week for a formal end to the 1950-53 Korean War, Kim said Washington needed to permanently stop joint military exercises with South Korea and remove all kinds of strategic weapons on and around the peninsula. The United States stations various cutting-edge military assets including nuclear bombers and fighter jets in South Korea, Guam and Japan as part of efforts to keep not only North Korea but also an increasingly assertive China in check. Kim's speech was in line with Pyongyang's recent criticism that Seoul and Washington denounce its weapons development while continuing their own military activities. Kim Yo-jong, the powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, has said the North is willing to improve inter-Korean ties and consider another summit if Seoul abandons its double standards and hostile policy toward Pyongyang. Moon, a liberal who has prioritized inter-Korean ties, sees declaring an end to the Korean War, even without a peace treaty to replace an armistice, as a way to revive denuclearization negotiations between the North and the United States. However, Moon, who has been in office for a single term, faces sagging popularity ahead of a presidential election in March. Hopes for ending the war were raised after a historic summit between Kim Jong-un and then United States President Donald Trump in Singapore in 2018. But that possibility, and the momentum for talks came to nothing, with talks stalled since 2019.